All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're joining me from across the globe. Uh, the Gentle Eagle here again today. Today we'll good to come your way again, as I always say. I'm gonna be, you know, talking on another edition of our real estate nuggets and advisory section. I call it our real estate nuggets and advisory section. Today, as we do it, we go straight to the point and just give you the ABCD and what you need to do, what you need to know. We're going to be talking about how to verify land titles. How to verify land titles, maybe especially in Nigeria, but of course, across the globe, which I believe is the same thing in most cases, across Africa and maybe across the globe. So today we're going to be talking how to verify land titles. You know, what are the step to step by step process. You know, you use to verify land titles at the land registry of your country or your state or your country. So what are the step by step processes you use in verifying land? So, first and foremost, before we go into you know what the steps is, that why do we need to verify land titles? Why verification is crucial? Verification is crucial because many people, especially Nigerians, that are not very conversant with our real estate laws. Many home buyers are not very conversant with the laws or the real estate processes. So a lot of people tend to lose their money. They tend to lose their money in the process of acquiring land, acquiring property. So why this land verification or title is verification, the title verification is very crucial is that that we have a lot of fake and forged documents. One of the reasons is that there's a lot of fake and forged documents. Even that C of O, that governor's consent, that survey, that did of all those documents that maybe your agent or the land seller will want to check out, there is tendency that it could be a forged one. So the reason why you need to verify it, the reason why you need to verify it. Again, there are government acquired lands. There are properties that are fall within the government acquired zones, government acquired locations. So you need to verify before you make your payment. And also there are land involved in court disputes, land that are involved in court or family disputes. There are land that are involved in court or family disputes. There are properties that are involved in court or family disputes. So these are all reasons why you need to do your verification. And of course, there are lands or property that have been, as a result of double sales, multiple sales, especially from these fraudulent family members, agents, or monies, whatever name you want to call them, in your area, land grabbers. So sometimes they have sold this same piece of land, this same piece of property to multiple people. So that's why verification is very important. So what are the key land or title documents you need to verify? What are the key ones? You need to verify the C of O, the certificate of occupancy. You need to verify the governor's consent, the section or gazette, based on maybe if it's a state like Lagos, maybe if in case they say the land is an exiled land or have a gazette, you need to verify the deed of assignment or deed of conveyance or deed of lease. You need to verify any document that's given, the power of attorney, any legal document that was given. Do you need to verify the survey plan? The survey plan you need to verify. The registered power of attorney you need to verify. These are key documents. When they are issued to you, you need to verify them. As I said again, the C of O, that the certificate of occupancy, the governor's consent, then the survey plan, the gazette or a session, the deed of assignment, deed of conveyance or deed of lease. You need to verify these things. The registered power of attorney, you need to verify all these things. These are all some of the key documents that are being issued in real estate transactions. So I believe across countries or across states. So you need to verify those things. These are some key things. So now we go into the main meat of the day. Said, what are these step by step? What are the step by step processes of this verification? The step number one is that collect copies of the seller's documents. Collect copies of the seller's documents. So request photocopies or scan copies of the land documents. Like I mentioned earlier, the C of O, the deed of assignment, the survey plan. If the seller refuses to show document, that's a red flag. If the seller refuses to show the document or say that they don't have, that's a red flag. So collect photocopies of them or collect scan copies of them. That's the step number one. Collect it. Tell the person to email it to you. The person cannot find it. Wait until the person produces it. So collect those documents. Then step number two, engage a professional, a lawyer and a surveyor. In fact, you need both of them. You need to engage those people. I know that most times we want to cut costs. We feel that I have not bought the land. Why should I start spending? But it's better you do, you spend a little to be able to protect the millions that you may potentially lose. So it's better you engage professionals. Like I said, a lawyer, that's a legal professional, and maybe a surveyor or a surveyor. So you need to, so don't go alone. So always go with a lawyer to check the legal validity of the document, while a surveyor helps you confirm the survey plan and land coordinates. So you need to be able to work with these professionals, the surveyor and the lawyer, the barrister, the solicitor, the attorney. Depends on your country or where you are. So please go work with these people. Don't think that their legal fee or their professional fee is too much. Work with them. It will do you a whole lot good. Number three is that conduct a search at the land registry or the property registry of your state or your country. So visit the state land registry, especially if you're in a place like Lagos, you visit the Alausa. If you're in a place like Abuja, you visit Area 11 or your state capital where the land registries are usually cited, or your country, land registry, property registry. Visit there. Try visit there. Submit the document for search. Most times they pay a token, maybe a little application fee. You submit those documents that the person you have collected, remember from step one, you have collected, collect those documents, then pay the small verification fee, usually a token. You pay it, of course. So if the document is genuine, to check, the registered officers will check if the document is genuine, if the land belongs to the seller, if the land is under government acquisition, or if there is any encumbrances, something like pending mortgage litigations on those land. So most likely the registrar of the land is going to be able to find out. They will find out if those things are there. Again, you can even proceed maybe with the help of the lawyer to check in the courts. The court must have records of lands or properties that are under dispute. Case files. They may be able to run a check in the land documents or in the court registry, and they'll be able to find that. So do those steps. So go ahead and again, the step number 4, verify the survey plan at the Surveyor General's office. Every land survey has coordinates. So with a licensed surveyor, you can plot the coordinate at the Surveyor General's office to confirm if the land truly exists, if it falls under free government acquired land or excise land, if it falls under a free location, or if it falls under a government acquired land or is an excise land, a land that has been cut out for the community, or a property that has been cut out. So step number 4, verify the survey plan. Go to the Survey General office to do that. Survey General office of your state. Go verify the survey plan. They will be able to give you information under what the land is contained, under which area the land is for. Then step number 5, verify with the community, which is optional, but it is very important, especially when buying land from family land, community land. Ask the community or local leaders if the land is free from dispute. Sometimes the registry may be clean, but there could be family conflicts over ownership of that same land. So this thing happen a lot if you are buying land, especially those land in developing areas, affordable lands. You want to buy, you feel that you want to buy cheap land from families, from communities. So always do your independent investigation. Get people that are from within that locality or that village, that community, to go underground, do investigation, go to the king, of that community, of that land, to be able to ascertain the true owners of that land. So that's step number 5. Step number 6, get a lawyer, a legal's opinion. After you have done all this investigation, try to speak to your lawyer. What does he or she thinks? Should you proceed? What do you think are the from what you have found that is there? Do the lawyer think that there is any pending danger? So still speak to your lawyer at the end. If it's lawyer that knows what he's doing, the person will most likely still advise you, if you should proceed or not. Then the final advice is that never rely on the seller's sweet words or glossy brochures, glossy papers. A proper verification may take some time and cost a little money, but it can save you from losing millions. I must tell you, it can save you from losing millions. So do your best to be able to do your verification. If you follow these 6 steps that have been enumerated here, I bet you most likely will not lose money. You most likely will be able to discover if the property is a fake one, or if the property is genuine or not. Let me recap again the steps quickly. I said step number 1 is that collect copies of the seller's documents to go verify. Then engage professionals. I mentioned surveyor and a lawyer, preferably. Then conduct a search at the land registry. Maybe you can go and accompany with the surveyor or maybe with the lawyer. Then, of course, verify the survey plan at the Surveyor General's office. Go with the surveyor. Verify with the community, which is option. That's step number 5. Go with an independent person that is not even, maybe the family is not even aware that person is with you. Then, of course, get a lawyer's final opinion on what the lawyer thinks. So if you have a lawyer that have, your good plan at heart, called lawyer, that the person will be able to give you a sincere and candid advice if you should go ahead or not. So this is just some of the few steps that you're going to take, which are even the crucial ones. So if you take these steps, I bet you most likely will not lose your money in the long run. So thank you for watching today. So if you found this thing interesting, please, I want to tell you to share it, comment on this. I'm always checking up on the comment to answer questions. So if you have any question, any clarification to me, please comment on this and like this and share, so that people that are also interested in such information, they will get to know it, and YouTube can be able to recommend it to people that are searching, want to know about the step-to-step processes on how to verify their land. So please comment, share, and turn on the notification of this, so that when such content, I keep on bringing content like this weekly, so you will be the first to be notified if such contents are dropped here. So thank you very much for watching today, and I see you in the next episode. God bless you. Bye for now.